This is the toughest contender in the pickup truck category. The Hilux, a truly legendary workhorse, is already in its 8th generation. Let's take a closer look at the 2020 facelifted version, the single cab Hilux Revo Standard, which is the simplest model purpose-built for the utmost durability. Overview. At first glance, the car looks robust and capable, perfectly suited for extreme hauling challenges. The body was clearly designed with utility in mind, featuring a single cab and ample cargo space. At the same time, the designers made this utilitarian car visually appealing, consistent with contemporary trends and the Toyota aesthetic. The version shown is the simplest and cheapest body variant, with a cab designed for 2 people. Interestingly, the Hilux with the double cab has the same body length, meaning its cargo area is much shorter than the version we're looking at. Overall, the length is 534 centimeters, the wheelbase is 308 centimeters, the width is 180 centimeters, and the height is 169 centimeters. The turning radius is 6.4 meters. Ride quality and safety features. Driving the Hilux definitely feels authentic. It's a bit rough and lacks the refinement of a unibody SUV. It's also less comfortable than a typical large truck. When unladen, the Hilux tends to bounce. Its stiff rear axle and leaf springs are durable and can handle heavy loads, but they don't provide the same level of comfort as coil springs or air suspension. The post-facelift version we're looking at has a modified suspension system designed to improve comfort. Compared to the pre-facelift version or the previous generation, the improvement is significant. Changes include new leaf springs at the rear, different shock absorbers, and a revised power steering system. However, the Hilux still isn't even close to the level of comfort of an SUV or hatchback. The key to getting the most out of its handling and comfort is to use the Hilux for its intended purpose, calm ride with a full payload. This is when the Hilux becomes more predictable and begins to gently absorb road bumps. When you buy a Hilux, you're getting a solid blend of simple design, reliability, and unrivaled value for money, especially with this body and equipment variant. While it may lack refinement and be less fuel efficient, it does exactly what it was designed to do: handle perfectly in all conditions without braking. Depending on the variant, the Hilux comes with 15 or 17-inch wheels equipped with heavy-duty tires. If you don't need 4-wheel drive, like on the model shown here, you can choose rear-wheel drive. With 4-wheel drive, you get a newly developed part-time 4-wheel drive system featuring an automatic disconnecting differential as an alternative to freewheel hubs, which saves fuel. A dashboard rotary dial allows you to select one of 3 drive modes. H2, high-speed, 2-wheel drive for optimal fuel economy and comfort. H4, high-speed 4-wheel drive for off-roading, driving in the snow or on ice. And L4, low-speed 4-wheel drive, which uses low gear ratios to provide unrivaled traction and pulling power. The standard ground clearance is nearly 18.5 centimeters, and it can ford water obstacles up to 70 centimeters deep. Add the optional differential lock to that, and you have a recipe for success. Having a Hilux as your workmate will let your product or service reach much farther than the competition. Interior and features. With the 2020 redesign of the 8th generation Hilux, Toyota has taken a massive step forward, not just in terms of enhancements made to the drivetrain and suspension by engineers, but also in terms of design. The Hilux's interior rivals that of an SUV or a modern hatchback. It doesn't resemble a clunky truck or a budget work van. The interior features hard-touch plastics that mimic a higher standard of finish. Toyota deliberately designed the Hilux to be highly durable and resistant to everyday use. After all, we know what everyday use does to special-purpose vehicles. They don't have an easy life and aren't usually treated gently. That's precisely why the Hilux is designed to show no signs of wear for a long time, regardless of how hard it's used. The cabin is spacious, and the seats are comfortable for people up to 180 centimeters tall, in part thanks to the adjustable steering wheel. Depending on the trim and equipment, the Hilux interior can vary greatly. Here, we have the simplest and cheapest variant, the 2-seater Revo Standard. You'll find basic safety systems on board, including ABS, VSC, and airbag. In front of the driver is a fully analog instrument cluster plus manual air conditioning. Standard equipment also includes an infotainment system that can easily be upgraded with an optional rear-view camera. Higher trim levels add a multifunction steering wheel, cruise control, digital gauges, a 360-degree bird's-eye view system, and a digital rear-view mirror that is very convenient. Cargo. Now, let's take a look at the cargo area. Of all the Hilux versions, this one is the most functional for carrying cargo. The only exception is the special-purpose model intended for custom builds, which has a bare ladder frame instead of a cargo bed. Let's have a look at the dimensions of the cargo bay area. Loading sill height is 81 centimeters. The floor area is 1.57 meters wide and 2.31 meters long. The outer edge of the cargo bed is 48 centimeters high. Depending on the specifications and equipment selected, the payload capacity of the Hilux body variant shown here ranges from 850 to 1115 kilograms. Maximum towing capacity is 3,500 kilograms. Price at BEFORWARD. Similar Toyota Hilux you can buy at BEFORWARD. The 8th generation model starts from around $8,500. Check out our great deals on pickup and rugged SUVs straight from our Thailand inventory. Click the link in the description below for current stock and pricing. Our inventory is updated daily. Engine options and efficiency. The Hilux Revo Standard model presented here can be equipped with one of two available diesel engines, a 2.4-liter and a 2.8-liter, or a 2.7-liter petrol. The vehicle you're viewing has a larger, more powerful 2.8-liter turbo diesel engine. The 1GD-FDV engine has a maximum power output of 150 horsepower and 420 Nm of torque. It is also available in a 205 horsepower version. The gearbox can be a 6-speed manual, like the one shown here, or an automatic similarly geared. Both the gasoline engine and the smaller diesel engine are available with a 5-speed manual or 6-speed automatic transmission. Fuel consumption is not the Hilux's strongest point. So if you use the accelerator wisely, you can get about 9 liters per 100 kilometers. But if you're hauling a full load in tough conditions, you might see fuel consumption jump from 12 to 16 liters per 100 kilometers. The fuel tank volume is 80 liters. If you are interested in buying a Toyota Hilux or other pickup at a low price, please check out the links in the description below, or visit BEFORWARD.JP. Explore our extensive stock of used and brand new pickups, including models from our Thailand inventory. You can also send your inquiries to top@BEFORWARD.JP.